Howdy. Howdy, aliens. How you doing? How you doing, aliens? That doesn't look very nice right there, does it? I'm gonna put that right there. There we go. How you doing? Hello. How are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? Howdy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just saw my hair was a mess. Hi. How are you guys doing? Uh-oh. Hey. Hi. How are you guys doing? How are you? I'll pretend this is a microphone. Hi, how are you doing today? This is castor oil. How's it going? My name is Genevieve. What's your name? Drop in the comments and tell me, what's your name? How's everybody doing today? The world's a crazy place, you guys, and it is a game. It is a game. You've got to look at it like a fucking game. I like ducks. Ducks are good. Ducking game. We like to play this ducking game. Dunkin' Donuts. Sarah, hi. Charlie, hi. Michael, hi. Daniela, hi. How are you guys doing? You got to look at this as a game. If you ever think that the punches are going to stop rolling, you're crazy. Hi, Amy. You guys can hear me okay? Yeah, it's coming through my headphoney holios. So, there's some crazy stuff going on in the world, but it's just a game. As long as you're okay, you know, you're still in the game. As long as you're still here, you're still in the game. Hi, MS. I want to tell you guys a story, but I'll wait until a little bit later to tell you a story. And I want you guys to know that we're still working on the channel analytics. When we get to 26,500, I'm going to give away 5 subscriptions. I mean, 5 memberships. When we get to 26,500, it could happen by the end of the stream. Just depends on what kind of stream we have here today. How are you all doing? What's going on? Has the world gone crazy? Tell me what you think. I think it has. But it's okay. Don't let it scare ya. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it scare you. Everything's going to be fine. So smash that thumbs up. Beautiful storms. That's nice. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, first of all, okay, everybody, listen. Listen. Don't get distracted. There's a very important shift happening right now, you guys. Don't get distracted. Stay the course. Go direct. Don't get distracted. There's so much going on right now, and I've been talking about it a lot in my streams, and a lot of other people are talking about it in their streams. Some of them know what's going on, and some of them don't. National Day of Sweden, that's fantastic. So there's planetary alignment happening, and it started happening like June 3rd. I mean, it's been coming obviously into this space for all of eternity, but right now it's actually coming into this alignment, and it's going to wobble, 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 wobble until about December. But here's the thing. You know how when a wave is building and a wave is building and a wave is building, and then it goes and has the momentum of the wave that carries you to shore? It's building right now. It's building right now. It's building right now through December. But you need to get on your little surfboard and get up there and start paddling right now. Everything you've ever wanted can be yours if you don't miss this time. I'm not messing around with you guys. I'm not talking like airy fairy manifest. Just focus on what you want and you'll manifest it. No, this is for real. Right now, the planets are aligning. Saturn is coming into Aries. Mars is in Leo going woo, 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 and it's going to be fun. And whatever you do now will determine your next 13 to 14 years, Koi. Koi. Whatever you do now is going to determine who you are, what you'll be, and what your energy will be for the next 13 to 14 years and possibly more. So I suggest you, jack that back up. All right. We love ducks. We love ducks here, everybody. Put a little duck down in the chat right now. A little duck, a little comment, little duck. James, aren't you a little bit too something to just be sitting here? Whatever. Obviously, you've been looking, and that's all that matters to me because you trolling makes me money. Andromeda. All right. Thank you for the ducks. Thank you for the ducks, y'all. Autodoc, Amy, Auto. Hi, Pablo. Hi, Chris. Hello. It's none of your fucking business, James. It's just none of your fucking business. Yeah. He's got no manners. He's going to have to go. Hi. So what we're talking about is real. What we're talking about is literal planets aligning. What we're talking about is literal planetary alignments. And do you know that there's 2 volcanoes popping off right now? Do you know that people are snapping and losing their minds? Do you know that it's just like all the negativity, all the density is circling the drain and starting to get sucked down? If you don't want to get sucked down into the density for the next 15 years or so, jump up on this energetic wave. How? How do you do that? How? Alan, thank you very much for that. Audrey, hello. How are you? Such a pretty name. So the way that you do that is stop being a fucking douchebag. That's exactly how you do it. Ducking. Ducks. We love ducks. Woo! Ducks are my favorite. Ducking is fun. Yeah, I'm a ducker because I like ducks. It's in the first 10 minutes of the video, and I'm just really passionate about what I'm telling you. And I really, I'm going to just keep telling you, and some of you are going to get it, and some of you aren't. Alex, duck that. Do I look like I have a temper? Smoke Dog 420 on YouTube. Aw, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Trolling is going to be your destiny. I just want you to embrace that. Haven't been working? I'm sorry, Alex. Yeah, it's hard out there, you guys. This is crazy. There's just stuff going on, and it just it's such a divide. It's like you either have to, I mean, you've got to go like super radical with your, you've got to just cut out the mind at this point, you guys. You've got to just cut out the mind and go direct. You have to go direct to source. You have to go direct to energy now. I really don't know any other way to describe it, explain it, and how you guys are, and we are all going to do that and create an energetic safety net for all of us who are trying to ascend. There are so many people who are literally living as closely as they can a good Christ life. Now, Christ, the energy, crystal, Christ, the energy. If you think Christ is Jesus' last name, I'm sorry. It's not his last name. It was the definition that we can give to that type of vibration and energy and what it is. It's the Christ energy. He's not the only one that ever had it. He brought it and taught it and did all of that stuff, okay? He was teaching Torah. He was teaching Kabbalah to pagans, and that's not allowed. Okay? So, yes, if you're following Christ, good for you. It's time to turn the volume up to 11. Because there's, it's like there's an earthquake basically happening right now, and it's going to separate. And if you're really close or on the line or on the fence or like straddling, you're going to get sucked in or stuck in the other side. You've got to just, go higher, guys. You've got to go higher. And those of you who know, you know. I'm talking to those of you who are already doing the work, because it's kind of too late if you aren't. It's kind of too late if you aren't. I mean, I don't know how you're going to make it happen if you can't get it done by December. You got to get up on the wave now. This is super energetic. It is everything Christ was teaching. Everything he was teaching, and everything every other Christ type of energy has been teaching you wherever they are, here on YouTube or whatever. There are plenty of Christ like people walking around trying to help and teach. I don't proselytize. You guys came to me. I don't go out there and try to preach to people at all. Well, Cronin, maybe we'll see. Personally, it's a growth experience to become Christ-like. You might be really good at it one year, and then the next year, if you're really, really diligent, maybe you get better at it. Maybe you backslide a little bit, but you keep trying. It's that good energy, that good intention, and none of us are perfect yet, right? And now's the time to ride that wave to get closer. What I'm saying is, it's not going to be a separation like this. It's a separation like this. There's a huge separation coming between density and buoyancy, between dark and light. It's a chasm growing. There's not going to be so much gray area any longer. And it's time to choose. Like, if you're in a gray area state, if you don't choose to ascend, you will naturally not ascend. Even children choose ascension on a moment-to-moment basis. Children choose ascension by running in the grass, by laughing and playing, by looking and seeing everything with new eyes. That's purposeful ascension. And they don't know it. They don't know to put it to words. They don't need to. It's only after we lose that we need to be taught again. If you want to understand ascension, go watch some kids experience some cool shit for the first time. Go do that. Go out, experience some really amazing stuff for the first time. This is happening. And, I tried to tell people, like, I wrote my book in 2004. And by like 2014, everybody was like, oh, I wish I would have listened to you sooner. So don't let that happen to yourself again. I always see these things and sense these things coming. And I have been sensing it and I have been seeing it. And I'm telling you, you guys, this is now, it's the beginning of the ascension. This is the beginning of the split. You've been hearing it. June 3rd. I'm gonna mark June 3rd as the start point to this ascension and this split. And it's not going to feel very comfortable for a lot of people. You are either going to follow your path directly, or let the world pull you in 1,000 directions and forever want, forever search and seek and not find, because the ascension isn't material. It's not like, oh, I'm ascending into a big house. Oh, I'm ascending into a new iPhone. Oh, I'm ascending into some new shoes. No. Sorry, but now, if you're really truly just following your heart and doing what you love, yeah, you might end up with some of that stuff if you decide to receive it. Don't miss it. Those of you that I'm talking to that have been looking for a sign, looking for other people like you, that's here. Don't read the chat. I can, oh, you guys are being good in the chat. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for being good in the chat. Aw, thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you. Oh. Make food? All right, honey. I'll see you later, Amy. Atwis, how are you? Getting a little crazy with my reels. What do I know about what's going on? I mean, I just hope you guys are ready. That's all I know. I just hope you guys are ready, and I'm not Christian. Okay? But there's definitely a shift happening, and I really, really hope you guys are there. I hope you're ready. You have to, and by ready, I mean, are you ready to truly do what you were put here to do? That's the kind of like the key. Remember how I was telling you a while back? Your soul is right here, and your spirit energy, your light beam, all of that good stuff is right there. It's the key and the lock. Your spirit and your soul need to be aligned. Align your soul, align your spirit, or you're not going to unlock the door. And right now there's a big wave of energy coming to lift you up to that lock, like Alice in Wonderland. Lift you up to that lock so you can stick that key in there and turn it, but the key and the lock have to be aligned. You're the lock and key. Your spirit is using your technology. You're the VR suit. Your spirit put you here to do something right now. What is it? Write in the chat what it is you're really meant to do that you aren't doing, or that you're doing. If you're doing it, write that. If you're really doing it, do that. If you've dropped that connection to the material society that wants us all separated from God, that would hide God from us, that would hide God from us so they can be fat and happy, so they can be materially well off, materially. That's why they hide God, because they want material things. If you knew the truth about your Creator, you would not need or want or desire any of their material bullshit, because you would be so fulfilled naturally. Thank you guys for being here. Audrey Rose says, bring love and light to the downtrodden. Many times it's the downtrodden who have the most love and light, isn't it? Godly women are married because they know how to serve. Yes, but where are the godly men who know how to provide and protect? I think there are a lot of godly people who haven't found each other because we don't connect anymore. And even if you do connect with someone, you really just don't know what you're dealing with any longer, right? The dude, how are ya? How are you? Nice to see you here. You've been feeling different, better actually, Alex. That's really, really good. Oh, I'm really, really happy. Autodoc. Yeah. So there, you guys. So I'm going to show you what's been going on. You don't need to believe me. I am not making this shit up. I don't just come on here and be like, I'm going to make some shit up. If I was going to make some shit up, I would do tarot and have 400 people watching me right now. I am not making some shit up. I know this isn't for everybody. Watch. You're here because this is for you. I'm going to show you what's going on in the world right now. And this is not fucking funny. Okay. This is actually what's happening right now. I mean, I know this is an AI photo, but I'm just going to give you an idea of like, in your greatest imagination, that's what's happening right now, essentially. There's an alignment coming. It's happening right now. It started like June 3rd and it's going all the way and it's going to wobble in and out. Like Mars is going to wobble in and out from Virgo to Leo, Virgo to Leo, Virgo to Leo. And then it's going to be like, boom, Mars in Leo. Do you know what Mars in Leo means? Mars in Leo is one of the most magnetic, attractive energies there is. Do you know what Saturn in Aries means? New beginnings. Neptune's doing a thing. Like all these planets are like, and if you draw in and ride that wave and understand what it is, the energies, the specific magnetic qualities, the vibration, what the vibration is could do to you. But okay, so let me back up because it seems like there's also nefarious actors trying to prevent the resonance from being harmonic when it comes through the earth for people like us who know it's coming and we're trying to align with it. Watch. So this is back on June 3rd. Obviously, it's the 5th today. I get it. Okay. So this just happened. And then hold on. I'm not done. The poles are in fact changing, dealing with this across magnetic spectrums. Yes. If you want to know some of this stuff, go to this guy's page. This is not the only person I follow. I am digging deeply around for all different kinds of evidence of what's happening. But he actually pinpointed something. The shock waves came. We all felt that, right? Those shock waves of plasma were not fun. We had a bunch of earthquakes near massive volcanoes, and there are 2 active volcanoes happening right now. Are you also familiar with all the earthquakes that have been going down in Idaho? Alejandro, hello. Do you know about the earthquakes happening right now in Idaho? Well, let's just take a look. Here's a map of all the world's earthquakes and volcanoes. No, what's going on in Idaho? Oh my goodness. Magnitude 4. So here's what happened. Recent earthquakes in Idaho. Here we go. June 2nd, 3.6. June 2nd, 3.6. June 2nd, 3.8. June 2nd, 3.5. June 3rd, 3.5. June 3rd, 3.9. June 3rd, 3.9. June 3rd, 3.5. June 4th, 3.5. June 4th, 4.0. Idaho had nearly a dozen earthquakes in 3 days. So Idaho did have a major earthquake quite some time ago in the 50s, but it was also on the heels of some nuclear testing. Yeah, that's right. Pretty interesting. When you go to Stefan Burns' channel, you'll also see how he tells you about this thing that he just saw out in the middle of the ocean that looked a lot like a nuclear test. Uh-oh. So I want you to please take into account that I'm actually doing research. I'm not just coming on here being like, I had a dream. No, I'm actually looking at research. And the stuff that Stefan Burns looks at, I think, is very interesting. So if you look at this right now, that's what's going on, which doesn't mean a lot right now. But there are some major ones around. And really, what's fascinating is that they are all around the equator. So 4 hours ago in New Zealand, magnitude 5.1. 22 hours ago in Mexico, 4.9. 23 hours ago, northern Algeria, 4.1. Myrna and Turkey had pretty, over 4 point. All along, look, you can see, it's so weird. All these earthquakes, like right along here, right along in here. And then when you look at where the volcanoes are, do they have anything in common? Well, some people say they absolutely do, and they can change the Schumann resonance based on how they rattle the world. You know, it's the vibrations impact you and I, you and me. Dog woman, that's interesting. Yes, Alan says that a shift in the Earth's magnetic plate, secret nuclear testing going on, alter the magnetic force of nature. And see, that's what I think is happening right now, because they see the ascension coming, and it's Armageddon for them, not for us. And by us, I hope I mean me. I mean, I'm trying my best. You all know I do. Ugh, I could be totally delusional. Lots and lots of earthquakes. And then here was the one. And here was another one. Okay, so the other day, Stefan Burns showed earthquakes that were suspicious in about like here and here area where there should be nothing going on really, where it's like very, very, very hidden. And it didn't have a natural signature to it. It didn't have a natural wave signature to it, and it attracted his attention. And he went back and compared the wave signatures of that with the past nuclear testing. And he's like, I don't know, you guys. I think I found something. It's very disturbing. And it is disturbing because here's my hypothesis, my in the making, okay? It's just a hypothesis. And it's not even really a full hypothesis. It's just like it seems like this big shift is happening right now. We can feel it. Raise your hand in the comments if you can feel it. And Jesus, they're pulling over car after car after car after car after car out here. That is so crazy. Goose, you feel it? What are you feeling and what are you thinking? Hi, Goose. So you have to follow your path. This is like the last chance for the next like 15 years that it's going to be this easy. And it's going to be this hard if you don't follow your path. It's going to be Armageddon for you over and over and over and over for at least the next 15 years. Maybe you'll get another chance. I don't know. It hasn't been like this since the end of 14 years ago. We were coming off of a kind of a nice wave then. And then about 14 years, it was just like, can you hear me? Or did my sound drop out? The dude says, you can feel it. The auras now can be seen in exponentially more states this year. Auroras, yeah, that's so true, right? It's getting bigger and bigger, and we can watch these things happen. Please subscribe to that guy. I have him in the description of, or in my, do you all ever go to the posts that I put up? He's in the post section. I'm currently living in Nevada. This is not where I'm from, and I don't really love it either. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, Herr Saif. Hello. Killing you daily. Goose, how can we stop that from happening? Alex, thanks, honey. Thanks so much. Hey, babe. Atwood says, hey, babe. We should have been on the Oregon Trail together. You wouldn't have believed it. Maybe we were. I got to your posts. Oh, I know Alan is on there. Alan comments. We have a little conversations in my video chats, my video comment sections, you guys. Go in there and read and comment, and we interact there. You're missing out if you don't. Go to my community posts. Thank you, Saif. God, why am I so hungry? I had a burger or two a little while ago. I mean, just the beef. That's all I had. That's all I had. So thank you for being here. And that is what's going on right now, you guys. Please understand what I'm telling you. Please, please, please. This isn't airy-fairy. This is stuff that's been researched, that people are telling us about the planets. We can see that there's nuclear testing going on in weird places, and maybe to trigger these volcanoes, because that's what happens. That's what happened years ago when they had their huge earthquake in, oh my God, it caused billions of dollars of damage. I think it was in the 80s or 50s or 80s. So in Idaho, it was triggered by nuclear testing, and it went all the way down into California. It was bad. And that's what I mean by they're trying to hide God from you, because basically God's coming for us right in the fuck now. And if you don't get it, all you have to do is look up in the sky tonight. Oh, thank you, Atwiz. That's nice, honey. That's a good thing to be doing. 50s or 80s. One of them. Absolutely, Goose. That is 100%. That is 100%. So all you see on YouTube today is what? What's all anyone's talking about? It has captured the world's attention. The whole world. I called it a year ago. I said it's either Elon Musk, Donald Trump, or Mr. Beast as the Antichrist. And right now, the Christ energy is coming in, and they're trying to fuck it up. All you see on YouTube, on the news, Elon, Trump, fighting, and it's taking you into anti-Christ thought patterns. At the moment you need to get up on it and fly. Spread your wings and fly. This is right now, this is happening, and I don't mean that hypothetically or metaphorically. Maybe I'll try to calm down and explain it a different way. Let's try that. Hey, you guys, what's going on? I'm Genevieve. If you're new to the channel, it's so nice to have you here. And hi, Kathleen. Oh, my God. So, exactly, dude. Exactly. I just said, up until about that date, right? And that date hit, and we've all been in a slump. And it's energetically, you can look in the planets for that. Is it raining? If it's raining, we're going up. I can smell it. I can smell rain. Oh my God, it's raining. And I just put the wildflower seeds out on the ground. It never rains in Southern California. They tell me. I'm not in Southern California, but it is raining. I hope I don't get, you know what? You know what? Actually, beam me the fuck up. Hi, Tree. You want to beam up with me, Tree? It smells so good. That was the tiniest little rain cloud of all eternity. It just wanted me to come outside, didn't it? Hi. Hi. Hello. It's just so beautiful. It smells so good. I love the smell of rain. It just doesn't ever rain here. The cops are out in force. I've never seen them pull anybody over, and now they're pulling over like, I've seen them pull over like 4 or 5 cars in the past hour, and traffic's backed up right there. I don't know what's going on, but oh, it's cold. It's raining. Look at. I'm gonna stand with the panty. I'm grounding. Trying to ground. You know what? It's possible. It's very possible. But you guys, there's nothing organic or unscripted in the past 30 years. There's just nothing that's organic. Do you think he broke script? No, I don't think so. I think this is part of the script, actually. I think they're like, you know what? The only way we can get your business back on track is to make like we hate each other, and then your stocks will go back up because the liberals will love you. It's all planned from the beginning, probably, you guys. It's all probably just part of the plan. Of course, it's part of the plan. Obviously, everything is part of the plan. God, it's so beautiful outside. Urgh. I just got a new tripod thingy, and I'm just kind of figuring it out how to really make it work. There we go. We'll see. Petrichor, yes. God bless you. God bless you, you tripod thing. Oh my God, help me. Lord, help me stay patient. Lord, help me stay patient. Well, flat earth, but in the Bible it's flat. So I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. And I don't think you do either. So Dogwoman says the 7,000-year magnetic field inversion is happening. USA government and military concerned about China and Russia test EMP weapons, and we are not prepared. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for whatever happens. Goose, you're right. I really, really think that, you guys, the only way is either basically be ready to go and do what you want to do with your life the most. Do what spirit, do what you were put here to do. You know what that is. It's that thing you've wanted to do ever since you were a kid. Or that thing you wanted to do ever since you figured it out that that's what you wanted to do for real, and it made you just feel amazing in your heart, but then it scared you because you're the only one, you're the unique one that would do it in your way. That's why you're here. You're not here to buy a new Tesla. You're not here to watch the news. You're not here to worry about your rent. You're not here to anything. Except be exactly who you were put here to be. The fingerprint, you, the fingerprint. You, the fingerprint, the energy print, the energetic timestamp. There's only one of you. Look at the moment you took your first breath. That's the day, the time of your birth. The moment you took your very first breath was the time of your birth. Look at that on a map. That's your code. That's your electromagnetic timestamp. That's your fingerprint. It's unique to you. Only you can do. Maybe you're like, well, I want to be a chef, but there's so many chefs. Not like you, there's not. And if you don't do what you were supposed to do, you create a vacuum where you should have filled it with you. And then you've got to come back and fill it again. The only way not to come back here is to do what you're put here to do. Oh, Kathleen. I can't go up that far. I mean, you might have said something, but I can't scroll up that far. It's gone. I know what it is that you really want in life, and you got to make it while you can and then have a plan or just keep going on because that keeps you alive. It does. You have to be you. You're the only one of you. Nobody else can do the thing that you're supposed to do. No one else can do it like you can do it. Nobody. You're going to do it in a very specific way that works for people. They need it from you. You're the one who resonates with them. Even if there's nobody else around, the you that you really wanted to be is going to set you free, and the time to do it is right now. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. You know? And I just really don't want you guys to not hear me. There's a woman on, I love her live stream. She's a beautiful black woman. She's got to be mixed. Her profile reminds me of, it's like from the front she looks back, and from the side she looks, I don't know, beautiful. She's very beautiful. Anyway, and she goes on and she preaches, and she is loud, 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 loud. But you know what? I can hear her. Like she's piercing through something, and her voice is beautiful. She's piercing through something for me. And I like that she's loud like that. But other people are like, oh my God, you're screaming. Like men can't stand it. They're like, oh, you're screaming. And the women are like, preach it, sister! There's so many people preaching on YouTube, but I love the way she preaches. I'm not even Christian. I love the way she preaches. I don't need to be Christian to know what is in the Torah and the Bible. Think positive and positive will happen. We can hope so. If, like Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you look at things with a positive light, all of a sudden they are positive things for you. When you understand that if you're on your path and you are so fucking razor focused, you're drawing energy and matter into your thought forms right there, and nothing else can matter. Because anything else, if you're making other things matter, you're manifesting that. You're manifesting matter. 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 Things either matter or don't matter. So the things that don't matter, don't focus on them. And the things that you want to matter and come into being, focus on them. Because thoughts become things. That's the only way they happen. Yes, I have kids. Play pushed me to an uncomfortable, very uncomfortable situation. But after the first couple of days, it was okay. And I know I had it. Pushed me to an uncomfortable level. I have 2 kids. Murphy and Murphy. I just really want to be here on my channel with others who are trying to ascend. I hope I didn't use up all my smiling for the year. I just want to talk to people on my channel who are trying to just be a good person in the world. Even if you don't go out and do anything except just try to be a pleasant person in the world. Murphy, oh, that's for real. There's a lady in Ghana, and she is speaking and showing the things we take advantage of. Audrey, you want to make a difference? Just wanting to make a difference. Ooh, it's really raining now. Just wanting to make a difference makes a difference. I manifested the rain because I was wearing no, I don't want those because I want to ground myself without being electrocuted. I knew it. I put on my rain galoshes. The sun was out just a little. Oh. Whee! It is so beautiful outside. I don't have my glasses on. I'll try to see you from right here. You know why my life is so hard? It's because I have not been on my path. I've been too scared. And so I will forever struggle because I'm too scared to do what I really want to do. Isn't that stupid? Sorry. This. Yes, Kathleen says, yes, I know that I can do it for myself because I deserve better. And better is what I am going to achieve. Okay, but may I, if I may, saying you deserve better, you're still identifying with where you are right now. I know I just did it too, but we've got to hold each other accountable. Most people take advantage of anything they get in a way which makes things evil in the end. That's how. Oh, that's sad. Hi, it's Philip. How are ya? Thank you, Sass Beach. Thank you very much. I just recently washed and bleached this concrete because I wanted it to be clean. See? Auto dock. She didn't realize it was that bad. Everyone knew, but anyway, you guys, Kathleen, you know what? Let me go back and read what you're even trying to tell me because I think you tried to say something. Thank you back. It looks like you said, oh, this is a different live stream that you said that. You had one deleted message. Is that the one where say thank you? Didn't realize it was that bad. Everyone knew. Blackie, hello. These are different live streams. I will tell you that I'm always listening. Can't deal with the fact that was shot by a woman. Ooh, okay. Is that this live stream? Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to smile more. If I smile more, more people will watch. I think I might have used up all my smiles for the year, though, like last month. I'm just not naturally smiley because it fucking hurts, after a while. But watch, I'll just keep smiling and smiling and smiling. And people will come out and see me. And they will receive the word. It really shouldn't be the word. It should be the vibration. Because that was really what it was. It was the vibration that made it. God didn't say words. It was codes of vibration, just like is in our DNA. That's what it really is. Don't read the Bible so literally. Don't read it so literally. The flood, that was a baptism for the construct. He had to start over again. So he saved backup copies, right? He had Noah, the little avatar he created that did such a good job. He saved that one and his family because he liked them. They were the good ones. And made a backup copy of all the animals and stuff like that. Took it off, uploaded or downloaded it to a different hard drive or whatever. Wiped out the construct, reinstalled what he wanted, and then including color. That's when we got color. I told you Noah was just white before that. They say how white he was because everything was in black and white and grayscale, I think. And so then got the flood happened, wiped it out, new construct. We got color TV then, if you understand what I'm saying. The rainbow was actually, I think it was the color construct. I don't have proof. I received that information. Thank you guys for being here. Blackie, how you doing? Oh my God, when did that happen? A past stream. Why did they take out the Book of Enoch? So you wouldn't know about it. Oh, okay. God, I'm so sorry, Kathleen. Is he gone? Shot and gone? I'm so sorry. Alan, that's a very interesting point you make. So I think that's the flood incident. The Adam and Eve apple incident, that was her dragging Adam into the gossip. That was her pulling Adam away from his work as an Adam into some other she was like a free radical, right? I have not read the whole thing now. I've only seen and heard about it and different scriptures, different parts of it. The peacock, full of colors because the Book of Enoch told the truth. I think the flood might have, what does it say in there, Atwiz? Is that when we got color, is after the flood, the rainbow wasn't a rainbow, it was, we got a color spectrum in our eyes. Is it possible? Well, I know it is. I know it's possible. No, Philip, I don't remember when you were first here, but you're really quite interested in making sure I know that you have been here before. I know you've been here before, honey. Alan? So you know that other creator that kind of like went on the attack, and when I mentioned to just be careful about, I'm sorry, Kathleen, be careful about eating of the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. You can know it, but not eat of it. Don't consume it. Don't make it part of who you are. Don't assimilate it into your energy or vibration. And what she was doing is listening to the fucking snake. Hey, Eve. She was listening to the gossip and the rumors and the lies and drug Adam into it. That was what she did wrong. Don't do that, ladies. Don't gossip and drag your husbands or boyfriends into it, or anybody, your girlfriends. Walk away from gossip. Walk away from sensationalism. She claims, that woman I told you about, she's a content creator. She claims that she's such a good Christian. Hey man, you might really be a good person, but if you were actually a Christian, you would not build your channel on constantly talking about all the sensational news as a Christian. She's consuming, she's feeding people the fruits of the knowledge of good and evil, which is gossip. Why do they give the apple to the teacher? Does the apple signify knowledge of good and evil? It's really hard for people to wrap their heads around what even that means. And you don't have to be Christian to look. I'm not Christian. You need to understand these concepts. Eating the fruit means to consume what has been grown, right? You're consuming what was grown out of the knowledge of good and evil. What grows from the knowledge of good and evil? She blocked you too? I think it's her husband. She doesn't act like that. Or if she does, she needs to stop it. But either way, I was glad my eyes were opened, because it probably has the best of intentions, but doesn't really realize what she's doing. She's trying to grow her channel, but they were demonetized, so stop talking about all that stuff. We don't need the news. We don't want to eat that. We don't want to be fed those rotten fruits. Spiritual, not Christian. You did it. Happy to say I did it. You did what? What'd you do? The fruits of the tree that you should not consume, okay? What grows out of the knowledge of good and evil? Please, somebody answer me. I don't know the answer. I'm asking you. What grows? What comes forth? What is the product that will eventually ripen, rot, and fall to the ground and rot some more and go back and keep getting cycled and cycled and cycled and cycled and cycled? You can look at the tree, you can touch the tree, you can take shade under the tree, you can smell the tree. Don't consume it. Probably don't smell it either. Wisdom? I don't think it's wisdom. Is wisdom a bad thing? For me, it's always been a struggle with the angel on my one shoulder and the devil on the other. I think it was TV programming from Bugs Bunny or something. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I've been saying, right? So you've got this. The conscience is of the body, the mind, and the soul. Intuition is of spirit. Conscience, good and bad, good and bad, good and bad, chatter, 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 is of the body, mind, and soul. Intuition is of spirit. The little voice is the knowing you have, is not a thought process. It's a feeling, a knowing. That's what I mean by go direct. Cut out all the chatter and thought processes and go directly to source to know. That's what I mean when I say go direct. Okay, so now we're talking about the Bible. The Bible is a good book. Have you ever read the Quran? I read parts of the Quran because I studied at the University of Judaism, and they want you to understand the Quran. Yes. Go ask ChatGPT what the similarities are. It'll give you a very, very detailed synopsis of whatever you ask. You can have a conversation all about it. Now, what you need to know is that it makes mistakes. And if you don't know what those mistakes are, you could be getting bad information. Always cross-reference and keep studying. Keep looking. The seed of the fruit. Is that a woman's perspective? Read above. Oh my God. I did read it. I'm not reading it out loud. Oh my God. Be a Canadian. I told you I was named after my grandpa, but he is not with us anymore because of cancer. Conscience and consciousness are two. Conscience and consciousness are very different. Conscience is of the mind, the body, and the soul. The conscience. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it bad? Intuition is of the spirit. So YouTube can be, and the news can be, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And you can know it. It's right in the middle of the garden. Is that this? Is it this? I don't know. But don't consume it. Do not integrate it into yourself, into your spirit, into your soul and your body and your mind, because it just creates more density, and then you're trapped. And definitely don't drag your friends down that path. Don't go talking about the gossip and diddlers and Elon Musk and Trump. You know, they're distracting you and pulling you away from this moment in your life, in history, that will not happen again. Don't miss it. Everybody's sitting there glued and worried and talking about Trump and talking about Elon. They're missing it. They're consuming. They're consuming the rotten fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. Don't do that. And I mean, don't do it right now. June 3rd started this thing, and it's going to go till the end of December. This is the time. June, July, and August are the times when you jump up there. And if you're struggling just to do the thing, then you're not doing the thing you're supposed to be doing. The thing you're supposed to be doing from this point forward will just be easy for you. Thank you. Thank you, Kathleen. Heather Wheeler, hi, honey. Hey, baby. Isn't that part of life, learning from the mistakes that you've made? Of course. But you don't want to sit around and consume the news. You know what I mean? You don't want to go around gossip, 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 chatter, chatter, chatter about anything. And don't drag your husband into it either. Go direct and find other people who are going direct. On YouTube, there are many, and all they want to do is love on you and lift your vibration a little bit. I'm not preaching Jesus. I'm preaching reality. Did you come in here to debate? Are we debating now? We're not debating. We're not debating on this channel. We are talking about the alignment that's happening right now. What do you have to say about that, name redacted? We're talking about this energy that's happening right now. What does your religion say about that? Gossip brings everything down. It brings down friends and families. It brings down nations. Because it's just such a toxic cancer. Don't consume the fruits. All right. I'm done with that, you guys. I appreciate you all for being here, all of you that are here. I really, really do. This is not a cigarette, so all y'all people out there get ready to say, ew, don't smoke, it's bad for your health. It's not a cigarette. And I could probably go through your kitchen and pull out everything that is garbage that you shouldn't be eating. What just happened? All right, thank you for being here. We're going to go members only now. I definitely appreciate all of our new subscribers. I mean, there's no memberships right now. We did not make our goal today. Close, but not today. Thank you, everybody. Are there really only 7 likes? No, there's 31. Okay. Oops. What the fuck? Hold on. Thanks, everybody. It's members only now. If you would like to join us, just get your little 99-cent membership and everything will be fine. Bye. Members, I want to tell you a story. Did I tell you that Corey started at Target as a security? It was a little scary thinking about that, you know. And he went to work. He did one day. And then he went back the next day or whenever his second day was, and he basically passed out. He felt it coming on, and so he didn't completely pass out. And so that was when I took him to the ER. Do you remember me talking about that? They wanted me to take him to the ER. Can we do a roll call? Who's here? And so that was on Tuesday. He had yesterday off, then he went in today, and he came right home. And apparently when he crashed out, when he fell down or sat down or laid down or whatever on the floor, his little vape pen fell out of his pocket. The manager picked it up and gave it to him today. You know, Corey hands it to me in like this plastic bag, like a grocery bag, and I'm like, please God, what is this? Because it was like long and thin, and I'm like, is he doing stuff that I don't know he's doing? Well, and I unwrapped it, and it was just a stupid vape pen. He's like, this fell out of my pocket. They've got to check with HR. He doesn't know, and no, they're gonna fire me. And well, I don't know what that was doing in his pocket at work, and he said he didn't either. He's such a good person and such a good worker and everything. And so probably that job is not going to be there for him anymore. And I just reassured him that it was absolutely 100% not the right path for you then, was it? It just wasn't. You have to trust that you're not supposed to be there. You know, go relax, go create, go be 100% you right now. Go be 1,000% you. Because right now is the time we have no choice but to decide to be the biggest and best versions of ourselves that we can right now. Because that's all there is. So, you know, whatever, rent still isn't paid. That was supposed to be, you know, the relief for me. But that's fine. I realize that I can't just, I'm not done with motherhood, and I've got to, I don't even know where I'm at on this. Doesn't need this. Yeah, I know, but we do need the income. But remember, he went over to one of the big casinos, big, beautiful, really nice casinos here, and they wanted to hire him. They were going to onboard him, and then he wasn't 21 for another week. I'm like, call them back. They already wanted you. They already interviewed you and wanted you. Now you're 21, you can do it. So he's going to call them like tomorrow or whenever. And also, Amazon driver. I think you have to be 21. I'd rather have him at the casino, honestly, instead of driving around. But, you know, he's really disappointed, and because it's like, it's just right here. It's so easy to get to. And it's just, he's taking hit after hit after hit after hit. And the problem is that it's, he's getting in his own way. His behaviors and actions are getting in his own way. And so I need to make sure that that stops. I'm leaving too much up to him. I'm giving him too much independence, thinking that he can handle stuff, and I've got to micromanage. I just have to until I know that he can handle it. Hey, Tashana, how you doing, honey? Yeah. Well, that's a nice one. It's big and beautiful. It's just that one's close. Where he was working was very close. But it is what it is, you know. It's like that's obviously not what you're meant to do, but and I'm just every time I start to get stressed out, you know, because I have my part of the rent and more, but I don't have the whole rent. And every time I think about that, it stresses me out and it makes me start to feel sick and stuff, but I keep just going direct with my energy, and I've been just able to really shed that density and not worry about it, like whatever. Oh, you know, we were on time the first and second month and now we're late 1 month, whatever. Okay, you know, whatever. I'm just going to go out and, I don't know. It's raining, so the streets are going to be slick because it doesn't rain here, but I could go out and, you know, just do a little DoorDash. But I've been putting a lot of work into the Patreon page and reconfiguring things. And I actually am sending out a mass email to all the canceled members because I literally didn't even remember what people were supposed to get for their memberships and stuff. So I went on there today and I read it and I'm like, uh-oh, because I didn't do most of that stuff. And so I reconfigured the memberships to be more what I can actually provide, which is like, I'm not making any promises, but I do post content, and the higher level you are, the more attention basically that you get. Obviously, it's an energy exchange, and it feels less transactional to me. And, you know, I'm not that girl. So it's like, I'm going to go on every day and do a nude live so guys can sit there and jack off. It's not like that. It's like, be ready if I do come on. It just stopped me from even doing that process. So I posted some new stuff, new membership levels. I posted the June calendar page. You guys want to see it? The June calendar page, and also May, because I didn't post May because nobody seemed to care. So this is the May page I just posted. I like it a lot. Let me expand it out so you can really see it. Oh wait, this isn't the right one. The one that I posted is supposed to have a, well, it did when I posted it. I don't see it in here though. That's really strange. I put a Sasquatch right here, like way up in front with a little ball cap on, smiling. It's very cute. Should be there. I saw it on the page. So this is May. And then, of course, the calendar page with it, which is this. And then June is this. She's naked. Oh, she's naked. And then June. See, I went through and put in important dates, like some important sporting events in North America and some dates that you guys might want to not forget, being that my fan base is mostly guys. So I put that up there. And yeah, I mean, I've never been evicted for not paying my rent. I'm not worried about it. It's just a pain in the ass. And but I did learn, and I'm evolving. I need to learn how to think yearly. I think I told you about this before in a different live. I need to think yearly. And so what I'm doing is I'm going into Amazon, subscribe and save. And I'm just, you know, I know, this is how often I need these things. And then it'll just send me a thing like, hey, this is going to ship. Are you ready for this thing? And maybe I'm ready for it, maybe I'm not, but it'll make that part of life easier and cheaper. Because I just, you know, the way I shop isn't very clever. I could save a lot more money if I was more clever and did, you know, like I could be saving $10 on 60 or $20 off of $60 if I would put the last 3 times I went to Target just together in one trip. So stuff like that. Silly things like that. And it's, you know what, I don't want to burn myself out, but I'm really not that concerned about getting out there and doing what I need to do, like if I DoorDash or something like that, because I can make, you know, basically just to pay the bills and everything like that, I need to make $150 a day. So just if I go and I make X amount on Patreon or Fansly or whatever, and then I go out and DoorDash a little bit and whatever, because it will grow. I'm not concerned. Anytime that I put more content up, anytime I back up in my chair on a live stream and show myself and smile a lot, I make a lot of money on my other platforms. You guys honestly don't know how I was very much smiley like a few weeks ago, and now it's like I can't even, like, I think I might have used up all my whole smile for 2025. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because you've been on this journey with me, and you know that Corey started his job and then went to the hospital. It was just poor guy. I mean, it's just like he doesn't have a handle on it. And simple mistakes like having a vape pen at work. Simple mistake. He's like, if I would have just been wearing my other pants with the pocket that, well, I get it, but at the same time, don't leave the house with things in your pockets that you aren't aware of. You've got to, and who knew? I wouldn't have ever thought of that either. Well, I'm like, did you tell him that it was just your birthday? You know? Did they ever see him hit it at work? He's on camera the whole time. He would never do that, I don't think. I don't think he'd be that dumb. And maybe that's what they'll do. They'll review the camera and see did he hit it at work? And maybe they'll be like, okay, well, since you didn't use it at work, but probably they'll just let him go. I don't know how hard it is to find good security people. If they are smart, they'll keep him on. It's just weed and it's medicinal. It could be. How do they know it isn't? So I think it would be really stupid considering, you know, Target allowed their entire stock to plummet for a few years because they went so woke. Okay? Some kid smoking weed, whatever. Who cares? So we'll see what happens. We'll see. But that's really it. That's all I have for you guys. I'm glad to see you. I just wanted to have a couple of minutes alone. I'm going to stop. I don't think people will get it. I'm not going to change anybody's mind. People, it's like, they're already decided, I think, for this time period of ascension. If they haven't decided on purpose they're going to ascend right now on purpose, like really give it a lot, they're not going to. They don't understand. When I say 13 to 14 years, this is a 13 to 14 year cycle, and the wave of energy can lift all boats right now. You know, put your spinnaker up. Let's go. Let's go. Was my short too weird? I really liked it a lot. I never used those features. I've never seen them before. I started poking around a little bit more in the past few days. I just feel more mentally clear somehow. I don't know, but I'll let you guys go. Do you have anything to say? Do you want to talk to me about anything? I do appreciate you guys being on. I don't want to get burned out of talking like I did last year. And then, but that was also due to the trolls. Part of the reason why I got so burned out of just the culture of YouTube. And then, of course, I had made a couple of bad relationship decisions last year, which was really weird for me. It's really raining. Okay, bye-bye. Love you.